Hey guys, I'm Morthadon, and we are back for some more Zero Escape. So, yeah, I'm excited. We got through the AB game. I believe that's what it was, right? AB is the, or is it AG? Ambidex game. I don't remember the acronym for it. But anyways, yeah, we decided to ally, and luckily Luna did too. Our watches all shifted, and now I think we're teaming up with Alice, if I'm not mistaken, and I believe the next objective is to go through the doors. Now, I talked to my friend, and he has seen all the episodes up until me recording right now, and he said we are good to go and read the gold files we've gotten so far. We can read all of them. So, our secret, right? Was it secret? Wait. I actually can't remember where the safe elevator, that's the code, right? Yeah. It shouldn't be under help, right? It wouldn't make sense that it's under help. Is it secret? Oh my god. Is, here, actually, I'm gonna ask my friend real fast, because this is actually a lot of shit. It might be secret. Let's see here. Is the gold files under secret tab? AB room. Okay, so I was right. It is. AB room. Either way, I think these are okay to read. This is where you play the AB game, yada yada. There are 6 AB rooms. Okay, some of the stuff is going to be like rules and stuff that we already know. The interior of each room is identical to the others with a voting... Okay, yeah. We already know that. AB gate. This refers to the door. Yeah. We know all that. We know how it changes and everything. I don't think there's any info here. Each participant has a bracelet attached to their left wrist. Breaks the rules. Yeah, we know what happens. Only 2 conditions. We know those conditions. Attempting to break the bracelet or attempting to force it off will be considered a violation of the rules. Yep. AI, short. Yep, we know artificial intelligent. Wait. Oh, wait, what? AI is short for artificial insemination, which is a process by which eggs are fertilized without the use of a male organ. It is commonly used in the breeding of dairy cattle and pigs, but has also been... Oh, I'm being told that in this case, AI stands for artificial intelligence, which is another thing entirely. Huh. Interesting. I'm definitely going to try to keep this in mind, because I don't know if that is, like, a hint at something, right? Like, why would they do that, right? Why? So, I'm going to remember that, guys, for sure. I almost just assumed that was AI, and I just skipped over the word entirely until I read eggs, and then I was like, wait a second. What is this? Have a nice... Word 03 says before he leaves, there are a few variations. Have a nice trick, have a nice trap, have a nice trader. Ooh. I wonder if this spoils the game a little bit, right? I'm not saying this specifically, but if you listen to the endings of how Zero the Third leaves, right? Could you take some info from that? So say we're right before an AB game. What if the last thing right before we vote, he says have a nice trader? What if that's hinting that the other person we're going up against is going to hit betray? You know? I don't know. Maybe. Quantum computer. Oh, Jesus. A device built by Tom Kwan, a Boise, Idaho computer. Or commuter, sorry. That's actually a lie. A quantum computer... Wait, what? It's actually a lie. A quantum computer is a highly advanced machine that uses quantum phenomena such as superposition and entanglement to perform calculations. Let's say, for example, that you want to determine the prime factors of 5,183. A Van Neumann-style computer, let's call him Paul, would say, can I divide it by 2, 3, 5, and just run through numbers like that until it got the answer Mr. Kwan, on the other hand, the computer, not the imaginary computer, would just look at 5183 and say, obviously it's 71 times 73. A traditional computer with n bits can only be in one of 2 to the power of n states at once. But a quantum computer with n qubits, or qubits, can be in up to 2 to the power of n states simultaneously. This means a quantum computer can complete calculations that are currently impossible. That's amazing, Mr. Kwan. Are you seeing anybody? What? Okay. Silly stuff. Obviously is giving us information on quantum computers. I don't know if this is just like a little info bit, if you, like, because they mentioned, obviously, that Zero the Third, the AI version, anyway, not the person, what was it, Junior? Because Senior is, like, the actual, like, human Zero, right? Is run off a quantum computer. So I wonder if, like, quantum computing has anything to do with the story in this game. We don't know quite yet. Or if it's just giving us some fun little tidbits on what quantum computing is, in case you don't know. Floor A graffiti. Someone's written 2 Milkmen Go Comedy. Right. The sentence construction, however, is obviously wrong. There must be a reason why. Yeah, so we had the answer to that. So there's supposed to be 14 of these, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Alright. What is the Nonary game? It's a deadly game 9 people have been forced to play. The official name of Nonary game, Ambidex Edition. As part of the Nonary game, the participant... Yeah, okay. AB game. Some of this stuff I'm gonna kind of, like, jump through real fast, because some of it's we already know, so I'm not gonna waste an entire episode reading this shit, you know? We should already know all the rules. Like, I don't think there's gonna be any hidden rules in here. Purpose of the Nonary game to escape by walking through 9 door. Yep. How do you open? You have to get 9 BP. How do you earn BP? Go to the AB rooms. Yep. How do you enter the AB room? Next to the... Yeah, we know the card reader. And where to get these... Okay, yeah. Wait, where to get these card keys behind the CDs? Oh, chromatic doors. Supplementary rules. Oh, this is the note that we already read, right? Yeah, going through the doors. Yeah, we know that. Pair solo. In addition to the number, each bracelet will say solo or pair. Each color. Yep. We know about that. BP. Versus bracelet points. Yep. Prop. Yep. Okay. Wait, what was it called? Oh, number 9 door. This door is found in the warehouse on floor A. Anyone with 9 or more BP can open the door and escape the Nonary game. So in a sense, this door could be considered the ultimate goal of the participants. Once the number 9 door closes after someone with 9 BP has opened it, there's no way to open it again. During the explanation, Zero the Third said the number 9 door stay open more than 9 seconds. This is not strictly correct, however. The time period 03 is referring to is the time when the door is fully open. That means if one takes into account the time when it's opening, when the door is opening and when it's closing, it is open for somewhat more than 9 seconds. Ah, interesting little tidbit. Might come in handy. Total lunar eclipse. Oh, we read that, right? I don't think, at certain times the sun, yeah... This causes the moon. Yeah, we read a lot of this, right? Trying to see if there's anything extra. I don't think the game refers to a lunar eclipse on New Year's Eve in 2028. Wasn't interesting. You know what? Wasn't it December something 2028? At the start of this game? Ooh, I might have to go back to my first episode and look at the date that this game started at. I wonder if an eclipse is going to have anything to do with this. Interesting. Okay. Alright, guys. Well, sorry for all that. We didn't learn too much from those, but we went through them. Hopefully you guys aren't too mad that we just spent 10 minutes of the episode going through that stuff, but let's move on, shall we?
That little piece of shit. If I could just get my hands on that little fucker, I'd squeeze him till he popped.
That sounds gross. I don't really want to think about that.
So what happens now? We've still got a while until the chromatic doors open.
I assumed we get a time skip, but are we gonna, like, explore the other rooms, maybe? 42 minutes? Yeah, looks like about 42 minutes.
We should go and see if we can find any other exits. Maybe there's a vent or a disposal chute or something.
Yeah, we ain't gonna find anything like that.
There's a chance Zero missed something.
I concur. There's no point in standing around. We lose nothing by looking. And if we find nothing, we can always return and go through the chromatic doors.
Let's split up.
5 minutes would give us a good half hour or so. Let's meet in front of the chromatic doors 5 minutes before they open then. Any objections?
Alright. There were none. After some nods and mumbling, they split up and moved off to investigate. I was the only person who stayed behind. Damn. How the hell did I end up here? Why? Why me? Try as I might, I couldn't think of anything I'd done that could have landed me in Zero's game. After the last game, I can't help but wonder this dialogue coming up like here, whereas we also have the dialogue where we're narrating to ourselves. I'm trying to like spot anything like weird with them, you know? Because there was that little bit of like in the last game that had to do with like all the different narration and stuff, but I hadn't, because like I feel like the other text that comes down here is us thinking, unless that's us talking out loud and this is us thinking, but I don't know. I hadn't pissed anyone off, at least not this bad. I didn't owe anybody money, and my family certainly wasn't rich. If anyone was hoping to get a fat ransom payout from me, they were going to be very disappointed. Obviously, I wasn't some kind of genius, nor was I an Olympic athlete, and I certainly hadn't been chosen by God to fulfill some great purpose on his earth. Well, at least if I was, I didn't know it yet. Had I started a fight with a frightening and mysterious new religion? No. Had I hacked into some terrorist group's server? No. Had I witnessed an assassination? Nope. Had I gotten wasted and had a one-night stand with the mistress of a prominent politician? Well, yes, but it wasn't just the one time. And she was the one who went after me. What? What? Anyway, I was just an ordinary college student. If there was a reason I'd been abducted and put in the nonary game, I sure couldn't see it. Why was this happening to me? I thought back to what I'd been doing right before I was taken. The memories were still a little blurry, but they were there. Okay. So plot point out of all of that to take out of anything is we slept with some political mistress. December 25th, so interesting. So it would have been the day after the eclipse. Why are those two dates connected? Why pick dates so close to each other between the Lunar Eclipse magazine and this? I'm gonna really try to remember that little bit of info because I feel like that's important, right? Early morning, California desert. The moon was beautiful. I had just finished writing a paper due that day and was heading to my car from the research building. The parking lot was empty and a bright moon cast sharp shadows across the chilly pavement. The last time I'd looked at the clock, it had said it was 2 in the morning, which meant that today was Christmas Day. So why was I at school, typing away feverishly on Christmas? There were 3 reasons. First, my home computer had suddenly decided to eat shit. When I hit the power button, I just got nothing. Gotta check your power supply, bro. Make sure it's plugged in, all that shit. Use a multimeter, do some tests, you know. I didn't have the time to spend all night troubleshooting this stupid thing. It shouldn't take all night to verify. But anyway, you're probably not a nerd like I am, so I headed back to campus to use one of the school machines. Second, the professor in charge of my research group was a Buddhist. Christmas didn't appear to have any sort of significance to him, and part of me couldn't shake the thought that he was trying to make some kind of point. Third, My girlfriend had broken up with me a week before. I'm sorry. I don't think we should see each other anymore. Goodbye. All I got was that one cold... Oh, an email? Not even a text message? Although, in Japan, don't they consider, like, text messages email, so maybe that's just a translation thing? But that's a crazy email, a breakup email. What the hell? You didn't deserve her, Sigma. For sure. Or she didn't deserve you. I'm sorry. Words are hard. Try as I might, I couldn't even get in touch with her. Of course, that meant I wouldn't be attending the party we'd been planning on going to. How long ago was it? A week before, okay. Somehow I didn't think drinking by myself around a bunch of happy couples would really be a good idea. At any rate, I'd stayed up all night to finish my paper and emailed it off to my professor before the sun began to rise. The only reason I say that, like, in Japan is because, like, I feel like in a lot of anime that I watch, I hear them say, like, when they're trying to get someone's phone number, they always mention, "Can I have your email?" or something, I think. I could be completely wrong, I apologize, but I feel like in anime I hear email a lot. And I almost never hear, like, text message, you know? Maybe in some more recent ones I have heard it translated to text, but anyway. I could be completely wrong. As I walked across the parking lot, I felt light. Perhaps it was the relief of finishing my paper, or perhaps it was the 5 energy drinks I'd chugged to stay awake. Perhaps it was both. Definitely the relief of finishing a paper will make you feel light. I definitely believe that. I have been there, done that for sure. Hey, is this, other than the intro, we got to see him in the intro. Maybe we saw another shot of this when we got taken, but this is like one of the first shots we've seen of him, I feel like. Is that an Anarchy A on his jacket? Is that a grenade? What were we? I slid into my car and stuck the key into the ignition after only 2 tries. I twisted the key. Nothing happened. Huh? See? Why? Was that us saying it out loud? Why did it pop down there? The last game has me all fucked up with the narration now, I'm sorry. I jiggled the key in the slot and tried again. And again. And again. On the 5th try, the engine made an odd creaking noise, like metal on metal, and fell silent. God damn it. You stupid piece of shit. I screamed and pounded on the steering wheel, but nothing worked. The console was about to get a visit from my fist when... Yep, there it is. Huh? What? Oh wait, we can look at our shirt a little better. I feel like I've seen that somewhere before. Is that bad 3? Is that supposed to be a 3? Are those hearts? I can't see that as well anymore. And I know... Is that like a eagle or some kind of bird? I can't tell. Anyway. What the hell is this? Why is my car smoking? I clawed at the door, and for a moment I thought that it was just my panic and lack of sleep that were keeping me from opening it. It wasn't long before I realized the truth. Shit! Open, goddammit! What was going on? My mind was racing, trying desperately to puzzle out what was happening through a haze of fear and caffeine-fueled neuron misfires. That was when I saw it. Just a glimpse in the rearview mirror, but I was certain there was someone behind my car. I spun around as fast as a very tired college student sitting in a car can. Yup. So, still using the same outfit from the last game, which is interesting. Who's there? My vision started to swim as the smoke filled the car. And also, why give the AI the personality of a bunny, or like the appearance of a bunny, over just the appearance, programming the appearance of Zero, right? I don't know. The more of it I inhaled, the heavier my body felt, and I could already feel the world starting to go dark. The last of my strength failed, and I collapsed sideways into the passenger seat. And my eyes slowly drooped closed. Alright, and then we woke up here, yep. When they opened again, I was in the AB room with Phi. Why is this happening to me? I spent a few minutes wallowing in misery. I figured I deserved at least a little self-pity. But even I knew that brooding and whining wasn't going to get me anywhere. Like Kay had said, we needed to at least try and find another way out. So I shook my head to clear it, stood up straight, and headed off. Oh, we get to choose. Okay. Well, we've been to the lounge and we didn't see any way out, so why would we go there again? We've been to the infirmary, we have yet to be to the crew quarters, so in case we only have one choice here, I'm gonna go crew quarters. Alright, time to watch our little dot. Oh, okay, cool. I'll take that. Oh, it's probably the reason why the dot didn't move is because I was right. The crew quarters is right here, right? I bet that's it. Yep. Huh. So these are the crew quarters, huh? Is that a Z? Or, oh no, 0. That's a 0, my bad. 1. I thought I only saw this, but I see the lines there. 0, 1. Oh, hey.
Sigma, what are you doing here?
Hey, come on, man. Don't be like that. We aren't enemies, are we?
Huh. I wonder.
What happened to you, Tenmyoji? You've been acting weird ever since we found that lady's body.
Oh, you think so? Well, you sure it ain't just all in your head?
Fine. Let's move on to something else, then. You and Quirk. Is he your, grandkid?
Why do you want to know?
Why? Well, I mean, what do you think? He keeps calling you Grandpa. Of course I'm gonna wonder what the deal is. We all got kidnapped and brought here, apparently for no reason. Now they're making us all play some sort of weird game. I'm just trying to find a little meaning in all this nonsense. That's it. So tell me, Tenmyoji, are you really Quirk's grandpa? Oh, hello everyone else. Clover, Luna.
Sigma, where'd you come from?
Did you not want me here?
No, it's okay, I guess. I just thought Tenmyoji was the only other person here.
This is the crew quarters. I came here with Clover and Tenmyoji. We decided we'd split up to investigate.
Huh. Makes sense. So you find anything?
0.
What? Which one?
No, I never found 0 things.
What about you? Anything suspicious?
I didn't find anything either. Although, I guess you could say this whole facility is suspicious.
Yeah, you've got a point there. So why do you think Zero put all these puzzles and stuff all over the place?
Well, maybe solving all of these puzzles is part of the nonary game.
Really? I thought the nonary game was a couple rounds of the AB game. Why would he need the puzzles and stuff then? Well, what is the nonary game then? Why is Zero making us do all this?
Well, this is just, speculation, but maybe it's for entertainment, so rich, powerful people can watch.
Entertainment?
Yes. They're probably off in an opulent theater, watching us struggle while they drink brandy and eat caviar.
Oh, you think so, huh? So some rich bastards killed her off for kicks.
Ah, still specifically her, not about all of us being here. There's definitely some kind of connection between them. I mean, it's not.
What kind of a death is that?
It's clear.
Well, maybe her dying didn't have anything to do with the rest of the game.
No. Kay was right. If her dying wasn't part of all this, the rabbit would have said something. But what we get? Nothing. Just tells us to keep playing and disappears. I can only think of one reason he'd do that. Murdering her was always part of Zero's plans. Now, if you can think of another way all this fits, well, I'd love to hear it.
So you're saying that Zero Sr. is the one who murdered the old lady?
Now it sure looks that way.
That means there's a 7 in 1 chance anybody could be the murderer.
Wait, 7?
Well, Alice and I can't be 0.
Okay. I'll let the I part go, but you're gonna have to give me a little to convince me Alice can't be 0.
What? Come on. Alice and I know each other.
Well,
Yeah, we
how
knew
do
that.
you know each other?
I guess you could say we're co-workers.
And where do you co-work?
An organization?
Huh, Clover.
That's kind of vague. What kind of organization?
That's...
What are you up to these days, Clover?
I can't tell you.
What? What do you mean you can't tell us?
I mean, I can't tell you. Just forget about it, okay?
Is it possible Clover's, like, infiltrating this game? Because we just asked a bunch of questions about what the Nonary game is, and Clover should know exactly what the Nonary game was last time. So why wouldn't she give us the info needed?
Why can't you tell us?
Because it's confidential. I promised I wouldn't tell.
Oh, come on, don't give me that. Look around you, Clover. You really think this is the time for playing it close to the chest?
Yeah! What if the people you work for have something to do with what's going on here?
I mean, that's kind of a stretch to think about, Luna. Like, I know that Clover has, like, been in one before, but Luna shouldn't have any idea. Saying that is just like, that's like me saying, like, oh, I work for an organization, right? And, like, they're like, oh, but what is it? Like, they don't know what it is. It could be like McDonald's for all they know and have nothing to do with this. That's kind of like a weird accusation out of all the organizations in the world. Maybe yours is the one that coincidentally does it without having any other info from her perspective, you know? But anyway.
Yeah, you're right. Maybe I should tell you.
Finally.
Sorry, but I just don't really trust you guys. I mean, what if one of you is 0?
Kind of a creepy little smile you got going on there, Clover.
It could be any of you. Sorry. Anyway, I think that's enough about me and Alice. I just don't really feel like I can trust you guys. Maybe if that changes, then I can tell you.
Alright.
So, I guess I'll go now.
Go?
I feel like Clover's got a little bit of that crazy face.
Where are you going?
I don't know.
But it very well could just be the sprite animation.
I haven't really figured it out yet.
Then I'll be going too.
Fine.
There she goes. So, Tenmyoji.
Save it. I don't trust you any more than she does.
In other words, you aren't going to tell me anything, are you?
Sorry.
Alright, well, we learned pretty much nothing. I mean, we already knew Alice and Clover were friends. I guess all we really learned was that, that she and Alice work for some organization. But we have no way to know what that is yet, unless it's, like, frickin' the same one that Ace worked for before or some shit. But, I left Tenmyoji and headed back to the hallway. There were so many questions I wanted answers to, but it looked like I'd have to suffer in ignorance for a while longer. Besides, there were plenty of more immediate problems that needed my attention. I sighed and filed my questions away to be dealt with later. I needed to focus. Okay, so we get to go to a different one. I guess just go to Infirmary, because we didn't get to look at that too much. And then we'll do Lounge last. I'm sure we're just going to talk to people anyway, apparently, because we didn't really look around there, so this is probably just gonna be like, who are we gonna find here? And what are they gonna say? Squeaky chair. How's it going? You guys find anything?
Hello, Mr. Sigma.
Nothing yet.
Oh.
Well, Alice, Clover, and I did go over this room quite thoroughly. I doubt you'll find any hidden hallways here.
Why are you back here then?
Well, I was concerned about the lady you found. Who would do such a horrible thing?
Given what we know so far, you're the most likely candidate.
Fly, please. Why would I kill this woman?
I mean, he kind of is. He was the only one in the room where we found her. You know, obviously, I think that's way too easy of a solution, but I can see where Fi's coming from.
Hey, don't get me wrong. I'm just saying the evidence points to you right now. If we find more evidence in the future, that could change.
We were so busy earlier that I never got to ask, but do any of you know who she is?
Beats me. I've never seen her before.
I don't know her either.
Neither do I. Well, I suppose I might have known her before I lost my memories, but there's no way to know, is there?
You still can't remember anything?
No. Not even a little, unfortunately.
You better be telling me the truth about all this amnesia stuff.
Are you suspicious of me too, Sigma?
Suspicious? Have you looked in the mirror lately? You might as well have suspicious tattooed across your forehead.
If someone ran into you on the street at night, they'd probably pass out from fright.
Or maybe even during the day.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I apologize for my frightening appearance.
Well, it's not really something you need to apologize for. I mean, it's not your fault, right?
No, I suppose not. Well, I assume not.
But what?
I'm not sure why, but none of this feels particularly strange. The mask and the suit, I mean. In a way, it almost feels natural.
Maybe he was just a cosplayer. He was just going as that Overwatch character that I can't remember the name of for some Zenyatta or something.
I don't feel as though I was forced into it.
Are you saying this is how you always look?
No, I don't think that's it.
This might be a pretty obvious question, but is there any way for you to take it off?
No. I've tried several times, to no avail. I honestly don't even know where to start.
That's a little more weird, is like him not be able to take it off. Obviously, with my joke of it being cosplay, he'd be able to take it off.
Ah, but there is something I'd like to ask of you. There are parts of the suit I can't see. Could you have a look and tell me if perhaps there is a switch or something similar?
The weird thing to me is, like, part of me wants to think he's just, like, somehow an actual robot. Like, we're in the year 2028, it's in the future, you know? This game was made in, like, 2015 or something like that, maybe even earlier than that. I know my friend said he played it in, like, 2015-ish, so, so that means it was at least then, right? And so the idea of 2028 was still, like, decently far off. You could think, like, oh, we'd have full-fledged robots by then, like this, you know, in, like, a future game design. But the only thing is he was talking about how he's, like, a guy in a mask, right? You would know, like, if you're wearing a mask, your perspective, I feel like, would be looking through these holes in the mask. You'd be able to tell you're wearing a mask. So either he's just really confused and he hasn't mentioned it yet, or he really is a guy in a suit, you know, and it's just a suit that doesn't come off easily. Or he's an actual robot and for some reason he's not, like, realizing it, you know. But anyway. With no further warning, he removed his robe and turned his back to us. It took no time at all to find something of interest. Oh, a key. There's a hole here on the back of your head.
A hole?
Yeah, it looks like you insert something. It says open, so maybe if you put some kind of key in there?
You could open up the suit and take the mask off.
I see. That's excellent news.
I'm sure we'll find that eventually.
We just need to find whatever it is that goes in there, then.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you. I feel somewhat relieved. I was beginning to fear I might have to spend the rest of my life like this.
Wait, a minute ago you said that it felt natural.
Well, it does. But that doesn't mean I want to stay in it forever. Imagine having glasses, for instance. Wearing them doesn't feel strange, but you'd hardly want to wear them all the time, forever, would you?
I have to wear my glasses all the time, forever. Thank you very much.
That's what wearing this suit is like.
I mean, obviously, except for when I sleep, but...
Well, I think that's enough about me. Should we move to the next room now?
No. There still might be something here. I'm staying.
Me too.
I see. Well then, I will move ahead and see how our companions are doing. What do you intend to do?
I think I'll be moving along too.
Where do you plan to go?
Oh, well. I was thinking maybe I'd head to the lounge.
Very well.
Our last option.
I shall head for the crew quarters then. Until we meet again. Excuse me.
Oh, look, that must have been part of their puzzle, right? Interesting. Kay's robe flowed silently around him as he turned to leave. I made my way out of the infirmary behind him. Alright, back to the lounge. We've been here before. But who are we gonna talk to this time? Because it's not about the searching, it's about the talking.
Oh, Sigma. Perfect timing.
You were here earlier, right?
Yeah, I was. Phi, Luna, and I were the first into this room.
Did you find anything suspicious?
Like, secret pathway or something.
You really think that's the kind of detail I would have neglected to mention?
Anything else then? Anything out of the ordinary?
Out of the ordinary? Well, I mean, everything about this room is out of the ordinary.
How about this?
Isn't that obvious? It's an astronomy magazine. Apparently it's got an article about a lunar eclipse. It says it's going to happen on December... Wait. Didn't the other thing say Christmas Eve? Wait. What? New Year's Eve! I'm an idiot! I'm an idiot, guys! Stupid! Stupid Morthadon! Stupid! Incidentally, the game refers to a lunar eclipse on New Year's Eve in 2028, which is, or rather will be, an actual event. It will be visible only in the Eastern Hemisphere. I'm sorry, guys. That's my bad. I'm sure you all fucking think I'm an idiot.
This New Year's Eve, then?
Yeah. 6 days from now.
Wait, what did you say? What do you mean 6 days?
Wait, does she not know what date it is? Well, today's Christmas, right? So...
Wait a minute.
What?
When were you grabbed?
Didn't you hear me? On Christmas. About 2 or 3 in the morning. Wait, did they pick you up on a different day? Oh, shit.
Yeah.
I was abducted in the middle of the night on December 22nd.
Oh, shit, so they were earlier than us. What about you?
I think it was the 20th.
Huh, so, I mean, obviously if Zero's one person, he can't get to everybody on the same exact day, right? It would make sense that all these people would come from different days.
Then we were all taken on different days.
Does that mean we were just sleeping until the Nonary game started?
Maybe they kept us on a Soparil IV drip or something?
In theory, you could have everyone wake up at the same time if you got the dosage right.
Yeah. Then today might not even be the 25th.
I think that's likely.
Yeah. Some of us were probably abducted after you.
So that means we could be very close to the eclipse, or the eclipse could be happening. So what does that have to do with the game, though? The Nonary game. Oh, well. Because I'm like trying to figure it out, like, because obviously we don't have any hints yet. Like, is this Nonary game the same kind of idea as the last one, where it's about, like, the whole, what were they called? Like, morphogenetic fields and stuff like that? Like, is there another location where, like, they're trying to like help give us the answers and like project the answers to us, the whole premise of ZE1, right? Or is this Nonary game a copy of the last one with some different rules, but being fulfilled for a different purpose, you know? I feel like it's going to be a different purpose because we need to have that mystery. If it's like the same reasoning, obviously there's still plenty of mystery, but I don't know. We're just going to have to play more and get more hints, because so far I haven't seen anything to me that says it's the same idea as the last one, where there's like a sister location of like, you know, the like the senders and the receivers, or the transmitters and receivers or whatever, that whole dealio. But anyway, yeah. Oh well, I guess that explains why I kind of feel dizzy.
You too? I felt disoriented since I woke up. My body doesn't feel right.
Maybe it's because we were asleep for so long. Your muscles start to atrophy if you don't use them.
My body doesn't feel right. Okay. I'm looking for little clues, guys, all over the place. Then what day is today?
Beats me.
I have no idea.
Well, what about you guys? But yeah, just them, like, obviously a drug, like, being drugged can make you feel disoriented, right? But just saying, like, my body doesn't feel right, like, what if it's some kind of simulation, you know? What if this isn't real? Was there anything interesting in the crew quarters or the infirmary?
Nah, nothing in the quarters. Oh, well, there was a book about a cat.
Like, what if, like, Clover's organization created this whole simulation, you know, and we're being run through their little simulation, and none of it's happening in the real world because they're trying to, like, test the effects of the Nonary game on people without actually having to, like, risk their lives or something, you know? But maybe, like, maybe Clover is trying to, like, do a more, what is it, like, controlled and, like, less deadly version of the Nonary game to try to, like, harness that power that she, you know, experienced in the first game, you know? I don't know, but anyway.
A cat.
Yeah. Something about a cat in a box and whether it's dead or alive. Huh?
Oh, Schrodinger's cat.
Didn't make any sense to me, though.
Well, it doesn't really sound like something that's going to help us get out of here. I don't know. Maybe that has something to do with this shit too.
Yeah, I didn't think so either.
Because obviously, like, the whole thing with Schrodinger's cat, right, is if you put, like, I think, I'm probably gonna get it wrong, it's not, like, word for word, but, like, if you put a cat in a box and you don't open it, until you open it, you don't know whether that cat is alive or dead, right? Something along those lines, and that's why it's, like, Schrodinger's cat, it's, like, dead or alive, you know? So, like, could that be like us in this Nonary game, you know, with, like, being locked off from everywhere, we're neither dead or alive right now, kind of thing, you know? I don't know. How about the infirmary? Find anything interesting?
Well, actually there was one thing.
What?
I wasn't trying to hide it. The right moment to mention it just never came up.
Did she have some kind of magazine thing? You don't need to apologize, just tell us what you found.
Well, see for yourself.
Okay, here we go. It's a newspaper article. Looks like...
Yeah, it was in the safe in the infirmary.
Let me see that. Radical 6 infection spreads.
What?
Cure continues to elude authorities.
What? What the hell? What's Radical 6?
Just read the article.
I swallowed and began to read. The Radical 6 virus continues to spread across the globe like wildfire. COVID? The WHO has confirmed it, or has confirmed that the death toll is estimated to have passed 100,000 victims. COVID? Immediate quarantine of any infected patients is strongly advised. COVID? Did they predict it? Do you think we're in a quarantine facility?
You mean you think we got infected with this Radical 6 thing? Oh, come on, you gotta be kidding me.
Well, we don't know anything for sure, but look at us.
Was there a date on that
We seem pretty
newspaper?
healthy. Admittedly, I don't know what the symptoms of Radical 6 are, but if it's killing people worldwide, they must be horrific. Now, just look at this soft, lustrous skin. This perfect, shapely face. Does this beauty look like something infected with an awful disease?
Look at those nice square fingers.
You want to touch it, don't you, boy?
What the heck?
I can see it in your eyes. Go on. Try.
What? What? Whoa. Sigma! Down boy! Well, I am feeling a little weird.
That could just be from sleeping for a couple of days. Or maybe it's a side effect of that drug. Besides, if this is where they ship people to quarantine them, don't you think there aren't enough, people? This thing is killing people all over the world, right? So why would there only be 9 of us here?
Yeah, I guess you do have a point.
Think about it. Zero is forcing us to play this nonary game. Why would the government quarantine people and then make them play a game?
Also a good point.
Yes, it is.
So you're saying there's no connection between our abductions and this virus? I wouldn't say that, but...
Probably not.
It's probably not some government facility for quarantine. Well, it's still something we should remember, I suppose. I mean, even if we're safe in here, our friends and family are still out there.
That's true. I hope they're all right.
Wait a minute. When did this virus actually show up? I've never heard of it before.
Neither have I.
Me either.
Interesting. So what day is it? If this Radical 6 killed hundreds of thousands of people while we were asleep, just how long have we been here for? Interesting.
I don't think you'll be able to just puzzle that out. If we want the truth, we need to find more information.
That's interesting. Is it a fake newspaper? Why haven't these characters heard about it then? Or were we actually knocked out for like a long period of time? You know?
Yeah, well, doesn't look like we're gonna have time for that.
Oh, 4 minutes. Shit.
Yeah.
All right, then. We should hurry.
Alright. Well, we're about to be at the choice, guys. I think I'm gonna have to cliffhanger you guys at the choice. We're about at that time. Damn, I kind of expected to have picked the door, but at least that'll give me the whole next episode to do the puzzle, you know? Alright, they opened.
Chromatic doors have opened. 5 minutes remain until chromatic doors close.
You're late. What the hell were you doing? That's
Sorry.
not good enough. You realize we could die here, right?
Hey, whoa, calm down there, girl. I made it in time.
Barely. We've only got 5 minutes left. You're a yellow pair. Who do you think your partner is?
Gee, I wonder.
You son of a...
Come now, Phi. Please, calm down. Fighting now helps no one.
He's right, you know. The doors have already opened. We need to hurry up and figure out our teams.
What did I do to deserve this asshole?
To be fair, you wanted to pick Betray too, so you're not too nice yourself, little missy. So, how should we
We're
pair
almost
up?
out of time. I'll just explain it as fast as I can. Just like before, there are only 3 possible combinations.
Right. The options Phi laid out for us were the following. Option A, Alice and I, Cyan, would pair up with Luna, Yellow, and go through the green door. Tenmyoji and Quirk, Magenta, would pair up with Clover, Cyan, and open the blue door. Phi and Dio, Yellow, would pair up with K, Magenta, and open the red door. Option B. Alice and I would pair up with K and go through the blue door. Tenmyoji and Quirk would pair up with Luna and open the red door. Phi and Dio would pair up with Clover, Cyan, and open the green door. And finally, Alice and I and Clover would pair up and go through the red door. Tenmyoji and Quirk would pair up with K and open the green door. Phi and Dio would pair up with Luna and open the blue door. Alright.
3 minutes remain.
It's about to be
until
choice time.
chromatic doors close.
Alright. So what are we doing?
I'm not pairing up with Kay.
Oh? Why not?
We'd end up playing against each other in the next AB game. Last time, you betrayed Clover. How am I supposed to know you won't do the same to me?
Betrayed Clover? Wait, what? Did Clover blame K last time? It was Clover and K together that chose betray. Wait, hold on, let me read that again. Last time you betrayed Clover. No, last time he betrayed you, Tenmyoji. Wait, what? What?
You can't be trusted.
How unfortunate. To be honest, however, I would rather not go with you either.
Yeah? Why's that?
Well, you only have one BP left. I very much doubt you'll choose to ally in the next round. Even if you promised me you would choose to ally, I'd be in an undesirable situation. You see, I wouldn't be able to choose to betray. If I did, and you were true to your word and allied, then I would kill you. So there you are. That is why I do not wish to be paired with Tenmyoji. Of course, for the same reason, I would rather not be paired with Alice.
That's not a problem. Sigma and I will be taking Clover. I trust her more than any of the rest of you.
Yep. I want to go with Alice, too.
Hey, wait a minute. Don't I get a say in this?
I would like to go with Sigma or Phi. They chose Ally last time.
Oh, no. No, not Spy. She doesn't realize.
Ooh, I like the sound of that. I'm Phi's partner. You should pair up with us.
Oh, of course he would say that.
Sound good?
No.
I am also opposed to that choice.
Oh.
If Alice and Clover pair up, and Luna and Dio pair up, the rest of us don't have a choice. We'll be stuck with Phi's option C.
I believe I mentioned before that I do not wish to be paired with Tenmyoji.
And I don't want to go with Kay either.
Then what the hell are we supposed to do? Oh.
1 minute remains
Of course.
until chromatic doors close.
Okay, well, we heard the pleas. Oh, wait, what? What's wrong, Quirk?
It's all over. This is it. We're all gonna die.
What?
Are you all right?
No. No. That's not it. Don't you get it? We aren't gonna die. We have to die. We have to die here. All
What?
of us.
Calm down, Quirk. What are you going on
What the
about?
hell? Oh, snap out of it, kid. Oh, come on, Quark, talk to me.
No, I'm fine. You're the crazy ones. Getting so serious about this stupid game. We should just stop. End this. End all of it. End
What?
everything.
What is wrong with
But
this
we
kid?
need to get him to the infirmary.
No, we don't have time.
30 seconds remain until chromatic doors close.
Jesus.
We don't have a choice. Quark's with me. I'll carry him through.
But we still haven't figured out who's going where.
I can't afford to be picky anymore. Someone just choose. I don't care who.
Sigma, you have to choose.
What? Why me?
Please, just do it. We don't have any time left.
9, 8, 7.
My god, going down to the wire. I swallowed. Alice and I will... Shit. The problem is... If we go back and look, I think I can see it, right? Be stuck with option C. Yeah, here we go. If I go with Clover, that pairs Tenmyoji with K, and Luna with Phi and Dio. That is basically guaranteeing, I think, that Luna would die. Unless, like, Luna really got perceptive, you know? Because Luna has faith in Phi, right? Which is terrifying. And I don't want Luna to die. So, because she's probably going to hit Ally, and Dio is going to want to hit Betray, and Phi, unless Phi had some kind of change of heart after what we did, is going to want to pick Betray, right? So I'm really worried about option C. But I would like to go with Alice and Clover, because, for one, Alice is out, like, I want to know if there's any connection to the last game, Alice. And Clover is friends with Alice, and maybe spending more time with Clover, we'd be able to be closer, and we'd get some info about that organization, right? But then also, K doesn't want to go Tenmyoji, so he'd be angry, right? So he'd be screwing over K, and we'd be screwing over Luna only to get info, right? What are these other options? I could pair up with K, that'd be okay. Ha, get it. Tenmyoji and Quirk with Luna. That's still risky, but it's better than that. And then Phi and Dio with Clover. Clover was one of the ones that picked... Clover with K picked Betray last time. So it's possible that Clover would be smart enough to fight her own battles. So I'm kind of liking option B. And then option A would be pair up with Luna. Clover is with Tenmyoji, and then K is against Phi and Dio. Option A actually isn't bad either. I feel kind of weird going with Luna again, but unless she really screwed me, I feel like option A is the safe bet for me to get points. But also, I think it might be the safe bet for the most people to get points, right? Option B, I don't know, option B is pretty good for points, too. I'm probably gonna go with, I think what I'll do is I'll pick the door in this video, right? So, here's the deal. My friend wants to try to railroad me from getting like, one of the really spoilery endings, right? So he has given me... Whatever door I pick, he's given me little spoiler tags in Discord, and I can click the door, and he'll say whether it's an okay door to go through. Unfortunately, if I pick one that isn't good to go through, I have to, like, amend my decision. So, I gotta pick option A or B here, and then check on Discord and make sure, because basically, he doesn't want me to get... Because I'm gonna be going through all the endings, right, guys? Either way, I'm gonna be going through all the endings. So he's trying to make sure that I don't get, like, I guess there's two endings that are, like, at least two endings that are super spoilery, and he wants to make sure I don't get those, right? So, which one do I like the best? I kind of want to pair up with someone else. Like, I like the idea of going with Luna again because I feel like that's easy points, right? But I think Luna is relatively safe with Tenmyoji and Quirk. Maybe. Unless Quirk just is madness and picks Betray. Or Tenmyoji is scared and doesn't want to lose his points and hits Betray. But I don't know. It is risky sending Luna, but Luna can take one loss right now. option C, I feel like, is definitely off the table. Right, I mean, Luna technically could take a loss here and be okay with that logic, right? But I don't know. I'm gonna go with option B, I think, for the first one. So blue door here. Let me tab out of the game real fast. Let me go to Discord. We'll go with blue door. Let's open up my friend's thingy. So let's click blue. You bypass cockblock security. Proceed with this decision. Alright. So we're good. I don't have to worry about changing doors. So so I guess we'll go with blue. Go with option B. Blue door. Go through the blue door with K. That's what we're gonna do, guys. Alright, so I made my choice, guys, and I think that's gonna be the end of tonight's video. So yeah, a lot of info. We learned there was some article about Schrodinger's cat, you know. I learned a little bit more of, like, I guess I didn't really, like, realize the date in the previous episode, and I did make a mistake in this one. But as of the time that we got captured, the eclipse is coming, so, and we had a puzzle regarding the eclipse too, so, like, what does that have to do with the story? I'm not sure. We learned that K has a keyhole in the back of his head. That'll be interesting to find out what all that is about, and then we had an article about some disease or some infection that no one so far that we've talked to has heard of before. That is such a worldwide pandemic. How would no one have read about it or heard about it? You know, so like, what's going on there? I don't know. And we also learned about an organization that Alice and Clover seem to work for. So, yeah, guys. And I managed to, with my choice, I managed to proceed with this decision and bypass any kind of choice change. So, I mean, obviously, I don't know what of the other two doors. Like, luckily, the way that we did this was, I still obviously know that a couple of the other doors, like one or two of the other doors, might be ones that I can't go through, but at least my choice seems to be on the but that also probably means that the path I just chose is gonna be like a bad ending, but that's fine. I'm okay with getting the bad endings first, to be honest, because that means I can save all the good endings for the end, you know. But anyways, guys, that's gonna be it from me. Thank you so much for watching. I enjoyed this episode. It was a lot of fun. Hopefully you guys enjoyed watching me go through it. So yeah, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button if you enjoyed. I very much appreciate it. Check out my Patreon. The link should be popping up on the screen if you want to get access to more of these episodes. I release them early on there. It's a good way to support what I do here too. I very much appreciate it. And yeah, that'll be it from me, guys. See you in my future episodes. Bye-bye.